Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. It's a special today, or at least it's the special about to get even more special. Let me explain what it's all about. I'd like to first of all thank Sensei for coming on today on Boxing Day and doing a great stream, providing us the charts for Guerilla and XRP and other great things. Thank you, Sensei. I will look out for your video later and upload those as their own videos as well. But today we're talking about Guerilla. We are in the middle of a Santa rally, as you can see, hitting all-time highs again. I remember I started with $5,000. I've never shorted a stock. I've never done options. And my portfolio is now 137.3. It's about to become 138 in the next few minutes as S&P pays out its dividends. And we're on target for 150,000 by the end of the year. I've never done options, never shorted a stock, just solid investing. And as I speak, I'm looking at a comment here. I'm in contact at the moment directly with Guerilla. Let me just read this. But I will have. Okay, great stuff. So I'm talking now to my contact at Guerilla. This is Barrett on my phone. I won't show you the number. I'll just keep it out of focus. There you go. Who handles the publicity and marketing for Guerilla, and we're in conversation right now, and you might see him pop in the channel. He's actually a member of our channel. Remember, we don't take sponsorship or anyone that isn't a member. Everyone here are viewers and members and supporters of our channel, and that's what this family is all about. So I've got some updated news today on Guerilla Technology. A couple of days ago, you may remember, I did analysis on the stock. If you didn't see that, let me point you down to here. This was just, I think, yesterday, actually. This has happened very, very quickly. If we scroll down to the video section here, you will see analysis, and there it is, a Guerilla, and it's 36 times our normal views. It literally exploded today. The stock hit the bottom, 8% down when my review was being seen, and then on the news that we were going to have the CEO on the show, the stock literally at that precise moment went straight up, and now we're up by like 14%. This was the analysis. Now, this is really important. You've tuned into a very, very important video today. A lot to learn from this, because this analysis was based upon experience, knowledge, talking to people, based upon good fundamental principles and data that we can retrieve from different platforms. As you know, I have access to lots of premium platforms. However, like I've pointed out before, sometimes some information is missing, and it's missing for good reason. As was explained to me today from Guerilla, some things are reported differently, and the pools that pull the information don't always have everything to hand. Thereby, some of the information can be slightly misleading. And the purpose of this family, and why we're always live, why it's not about just making videos, trying to get subscribers and sell videos, and why you all know I'm not a YouTuber, I simply broadcast on YouTube TV, is because if you're live all the time and you talk to everybody and you speak to everybody and you engage with everybody, you learn, and when things are wrong, you can put them right. So what happened this morning, the review went out, and within minutes of the review going out, it suddenly went sort of semi-viral. This was the moment here. I think it's quite obvious to see what happened. Boom, it was being shared, and it had like nearly coming up to 20,000 views now. Oh, hello, new member.
Safar7 UAE has become a member.
Thank you very much indeed. And then it led me to be discovered by the company itself. The CEO actually watched our review, and the marketing agency reached out to me, and people like you, investors, were noticing some details that were incorrect. And rather than just, make blind videos to make money, we were able to engage with you and bring you updated information. So, with that being said, let me first of all, most importantly, thank our Lucasades, our community, and everyone for being part of this. And this is why this works so well. We're now going to have the CEO live on the show. I'm currently talking to The agency, Barrett, is my contact. I'm texting him as I'm looking down here on my phone. This is the text, just blurred out so you can't see it. And we're going to have the CEO on the show, and it could be as early as tomorrow, could be a day or so. But I have been sent some updated analysis information, very, very important today to share with you. And actually, it makes the stock much, much more affordable and perhaps, as I say, I'm not pumping and dumping stock. I'm just bringing you information. Remember yesterday I said it was showing increased good value. Well, now the value has got a lot better. And I'm going to share that with you now. So this is... let me start off with what I had yesterday. I'm not going to go over that. You'll want to do the full review, go and see what I said yesterday. But anyway, first of all, I shared this with you, that Wall Street was saying a strong buy, Quant was saying a strong buy, and this was the number that got a lot of interest. I shared this with you, 41.45 as the forward PE. Now, let's not confuse ourselves here. This is coming from Seeking Alpha, premium service. You have to pay a lot of money to get this. And that was backed up by my other software, Alpha Spread, and so on and so forth, and other ways I collect information. However, the company want to let us know that the PE is actually a lot better. And when I say a lot better, I mean significantly better. And when we get the CEO on the show, he will explain why this is and why it's important to have this software and technology available. But you must also accompany that with talking to people, digging deeper, interviewing people, getting to know what's going on, because you can be misled if you just look at some basic numbers. Well, it's not basic, it's advanced numbers, but there can be mistakes. Anyway, we also talked about this here. We talked about this news. Guerilla Technologies announces 25 revenue forecast among other company updates. I'm not going to go back over this because I covered all of this. And if you want to get all this other data, it was like a 19-minute video. You can go to this video. I will link it at the end, link it in the description, and you can go and watch it. So I will cover all, there's no point going back over this. I want to be respectful of your time. What I do want to do is bring you the latest information. Now, if Barrett is available, he's one of our members. If you see him in the chat, he might call in. The phone line is open, Barrett. The link I gave you this morning is the same. If you want to call in, you said you might be able to. Let me bring you now the link. It's the usual link that everyone uses. Only members can use it, but there it is. If you're watching right now, feel free to call in and add some color to this. But what I'm going to do now is bring you up. I received an email and a press release. So first of all, I'm going to bring you the press release, and then I'm going to bring you a direct correspondence from our contact here at Guerilla, which is Barrett, okay? So first of all, I'm going to give you the press release. Someone's asking if they can call in. Yes, you can call in, just not yet. Wait for the end of the video, and then you'll be able to call in once I've gone through all these points. Guerilla announces strong outlook for 2024 and sets breakthrough growth for 2025. Now, this is directly from the company. This is not coming from a website you subscribe to. This is direct from the marketing company who speak and work alongside Guerilla. So this is very, very important to share this with you. You may not have seen this. Okay, I'm going to read this in its entirety, and then I'm going to give you some direct correspondence from the company as well, in addition to this. So a lot of information here to unpack. Please do tap the like button and consider subscribing. Booty is on the line. Booty, I can't bring you in just at the moment. I need to confirm if you are a member first of all. So go into the chat. You've got a different name here. I need to know that you're a member of the channel. So go into the YouTube and just confirm that I am talking to a member of the channel. And I will bring you at the end when I've covered all this news. Okay, so please stand by. So let me give you all the information now. So directly from the company, we have today announced its guidance for fiscal year 24-25, highlighting strong revenue growth. major new contract wins and continued global expansion across key regions. Following the company's recent webinar, Guerilla has reaffirmed its robust outlook for 2024 while projecting even stronger growth in 2025, driven by new contracts and significant strategic partnerships in Asia, MENA, and Latin America. 2024 projections and strong financial position. Guerilla projects 2024 revenues to reach 72 million with EBITDA margin of over 20% and net income of over 10 million. This builds on the momentum of 2023 and H1 2024, where Guerilla achieved 222% increase in revenue and 456 growth in gross profit. Guerilla's backlog, i.e. signed contracts going into 2025, now stands at 93 million, providing a solid foundation for sustained growth. Fantastic. Looking ahead to 2025, Guerilla projects revenues to surpass 90 million, with net income exceeding 15 million. The company is targeting EBITDA margins of 20 to 25%, further solidifying its financial stability and long-term profitability. I can see you, Safa, as a member in the chat. I will bring you onto the show shortly. Please stand by after I brought you this press release. If you just tuned in, this is directly from Guerilla itself, a press release sent to me. I'm in conversation now with the CEO to have him on the show. So this is breaking news. You've not seen this before. This is really, really good stuff. So please stand by. Okay. I'm going to give you some correspondence, an email I've just received just a few moments ago as I'm talking to you now from the company as well. Going to bring that all to you in a moment. We expect to have the CEO on the show as early as tomorrow. Could be delayed, but it could be tomorrow. Our projections do not account for any impact from additional large-scale contracts following the company's transformative MENA project win in 2023. We are pursuing additional projects in the AI-powered analytics, cyber, security, and smart city sectors. Some of these contracts are in advanced stages of discussions and valued in the hundreds of millions. While not all of our contract wins will receive separate announcements, we will of course keep our investors apprised of new projects that will continue to propel Guerilla's leadership in these sectors and continue our financial performance. Very nice. Innovation and product development. The Guerilla Intelligent Network Director, launched in October 2024, is already seeing strong market demand and is poised to make a significant impact with its full release set for mid-2025. This platform leverages our partnership with industry leaders, including Intel and Red Hat, to integrate advanced security features and real-time intelligence into SD-WAN solutions tailored for enterprise of all sizes. Developed to meet the needs of businesses facing rapidly evolving security and connectivity challenges, the Intelligent Network Director allows for seamless scalability across diverse environments from on-premises to cloud-based networks. We do have a guest calling in today called Safa7 UAE. I will be bringing him into the end, bringing him into the show at the end of this information. This innovative platform positions Guerilla to capture a substantial share of the growing 40 billion SD-WAN market. Furthermore, revenue from early-stage sales and market adoption of the Intelligent Network Director are not yet reflected in our 2025 projections, meaning these earnings represent significant upside potential. Share repurchase and stock price valuation. At that point, we're getting very busy in the chat. I'm giving everyone the members only link. We will go to members only in a moment, and so only members can comment so I can answer all questions. If you want to become a member, the link is in the chat. We also have Discord if you want that free training. I cover all of the costs. I provide it to you. It's a service that we do. We're not here to take advantage of people that make money. As much as I want to make money, of course, I'm here to provide a service, number one. The link is in the chat. Share repurchase and stock price valuation. Guerilla remains actively engaged in its share repurchase program, having acquired 1.1 million shares in September 2024, with 3.8 million of the 6 million authorized already utilized. The company is committed to continuing the buyback, confident that the current stock price does not reflect its true value. Now, that's a very important statement, actually. And hopefully, as I say, once we speak to the CEO as early as tomorrow, this is going to get, this is very, very interesting indeed, especially given its strong cash reserves exceeding 40 million and solid growth outlook. We are on a relentless growth path, said Jay Shandon. This is the CEO. Hoping to speak to him tomorrow, and CEO of Guerilla. The momentum we have built in 2023 and 2024 is only the beginning, with massive contracts on the horizon and a global footprint that continues to expand. Guerilla is poised to become a global leader in AI-powered solutions by 2027. I don't need to read any more about that, but I'm now going to show you, this is a personal email just sent to me. There you can see it says mail. Look, I'm not going to reveal my contact's direct details, but I've just scrolled it down to this point. Now, this is very, very important because yesterday we talked about this and I suggested that the PE ratio was a lot higher than this, so it's very, very important to clarify this, as we now have a direct line with Guerilla. We've got a lot of investors now in the Lucasade army providing us with live 24 hours a day information so we can update ourselves if there is inconsistencies. And the reason why the information I gave yesterday, there were some things that were incorrect. Not that I was reading it incorrectly at all, but sometimes the way this company is structured, it doesn't provide its data the way others do to these networks. So sometimes the data can be delayed. It's just a simple setup of the company. That's why we have these live shows all the time, so we can update ourselves. PE ratio calculation, based on a projected net income. So this is the forward PE. Now, forward PE is most important because for a growth company, we're looking forward. The lagging indicator is where we are today or where we were on the last earnings. That doesn't reflect where the company's going. For a growth company, new companies, growth companies, you've always got to look at the PE because they're expanding, they're growing. I mean, the lagging indicator is useful at the time of press. However, as investors, we're looking forward. Where is the business going? The forward PE, very, very important. So the net income of 10 million for 2024 and the current estimated market cap of 165 million, the PE ratio would be 16.5, not 72.82. Well, obviously, that's a big difference. However, I want to be absolutely clear. On Robinhood, it does say 72.82. Robinhood are not correct. Sorry, they're not incorrect. They're going off the information that they have. Robinhood aren't making a mistake, or it's not a typo or anything like that. It's accurate from the way the company is set up and sends and how Robinhood receive information. However, that's why I brought into the show yesterday this number, which is on Seeking Alpha, which I said the forward PE ratio on a good company is often lower, and it is 41.45. Much, much better. I did point that out in the report yesterday. However, the company themselves are saying 16.5. Now, for a growth company of this size, and all the other good news we've talked about, the fact we're going to learn from the CEO some even more good news about contracts and upcoming businesses and everything else, and the fact that we already, within 24 hours, are now ranking number one for this stock. And we're here, remember, not like YouTube channels. We're not a YouTube channel. I'm not a YouTuber at all. I simply broadcast on YouTube TV. This is great because we're going to take over this search term now for Guerilla, GRRR stock, and Guerilla, and we can bring you real fact information based upon everything I've shown you today and real live engagement. So this is another great opportunity. Now, I'm not saying it's a buy or a sell. I never do that. I only own the S&P. I'm here to help people, not to pump a stock. But I would have to say, looking at everything that we've seen today, that this is obviously a strong buy But even so, I'm not suggesting you buy it. I don't do that. But it's looking very, very good indeed. And my review is going to therefore be very, very bullish. 16.5, not 72.82. This discrepancy is likely due to Guerilla being a foreign reporting company. That is absolutely correct. That is why it is. These mistakes happen, and I will share with you another piece of data to back that up. And this is very, very important. Look at this. Some very, very accurate data I use all the time to back test against the S&P. This is the S&P here. This is Guerilla in green. Looks great. Right, it does. However, look at the numbers it reports. If you put $10,000 back in the S&P in 2022, you'd now have $13,000 in the S&P. That is correct. That is spot on. However, look how it reports for Guerilla. $10,000, you'd now have, wait for it, $60,900,000. Well, I think it's all. I just saw Safa 7 UAE. His eyebrows went up when I read that out. I could see he's in the green room waiting, thinking, "Oh my God, let me buy some stock straight away." Now, for those of you who were watching my live stream yesterday, as I was creating this video, before I started, I spent about 10 minutes checking figures, as I always do, and said, I'm having some trouble here. These numbers don't sound right. Well, obviously they don't sound right. That's not correct. And if I put that in my video yesterday, people would have thought I was a right clown. And what the hell is he talking about? It's obvious that's incorrect. However, that was presented by an extremely reliable source. This is down to the way Guerilla reports. It's not their mistake. It's not wrong. It's not bad accounting. It's different, and it needs to be understood. And people, of course, on YouTube who like to promote stuff will run with figures like that and tell everybody, buy it quick. We're all going to get rich in 3 seconds, and we're all going to make millions. Here on the show, we reach out. We make relationships, we get the CEO on the show, we talk to real investors, and we explain why we've come to the numbers we have and explain where it goes wrong. Very important video this is for everything else. Anyway, moving on. Analyst coverage. I've attached the latest analysis report for your review. I've just read that. Thank you very much indeed. That was the press release. These should provide additional insights into Guerilla's prospects and valuation. I've just done that. Thank you for sending that to me. Financial analysis and balance sheet. At around the 1330 mark in your video, the financial analysis might benefit from updated data. The attached analysis report along with this press release, and that's what I've just read out to you, offer a more current financial picture than what has been sourced from 20F filed on May the 15th. Again, the company understand the data I am going from. They're not saying that you made a load of mistakes and you're reading stuff wrong and you're not adding it up properly. I've gone all the way when it comes to numbers. I can count. I know what I'm saying. I know how to broadcast a show. But they're explaining why the data. And this is what I like about Guerilla today and the relationship we've already got in place. They're explaining why. So not only do we now know the company is a lot healthier financially than we were before, we now understand why. So we all gain some education so we can all learn and gain more from this. The software you're using might primarily pull data from 10Qs, correct, which could explain the discrepancy, correct. Look forward to speaking to you soon, blah, 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 blah. And then we sign off in a personal note, and I want to keep that private as our correspondence is private, even though I share everything with you. The reason why I went forward there was to use my face on Robinhood. Right, we've got a guest in the show right now who wants to talk to me. So just stand by. I'm going to end this out as a video, but continue going live. So there is my updated analysis today for Guerilla. As I said before, there's more information to come. We are going to have the CEO on the show. And thanks to all of you who contributed today for us to learn more, to understand why mistakes can be made. And this, I think, balances it all out and presents a very rosy picture for Guerilla. I hope you all tap the like button. I hope you all subscribed. I'm making this live, so for those watching live, there are no links, but they will be later. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. You'll also find the live CEO interview the moment I publish it. I shall drop it in these videos. Over here, I shall put the analysis from earlier so you can compare and add the two together, which adds a lot more information so the two will work side by side. And down here, I shall put the playlist for Guerilla. So when I put the event itself, it will be in there as the top thing. Very, very useful indeed. All right, good stuff. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.
Derek donated €2.49 through a super chat. I want that trade of the month for suggesting this.
I want the trade of the month for suggesting this. Fantastic, Derek. You did actually suggest it, and I'm very pleased you did. All right, let's bring our guest. He's not actually a guest. He's a member of the channel. So now I'm going to bring you on to the show. So let me drop you in screen number 1. Here we go. And welcome onto the show, Safa7 UAE. Let's bring him in. Good afternoon, sir. How are you this afternoon?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well. Lovely to have you here. I like the set.
You could actually hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. Very Christmassy. Looks great. Fantastic.
Yeah, it's the actually I'm right now currently like chilling in the hotel lobby. So like there's like a bold design for the Christmas. Like I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you in the world?
So I live like nearby a city next to Dubai. Like I usually live in Dubai, but since it's so much like headache, traffic, and a lot of noises, like I made to switch and moved on to the capital. Like it's called Abu Dhabi, but it's in the UAE.
Okay, wonderful. Well, thanks for calling
Yeah.
in today. How can I help you?
So yeah, my name is Buti. Okay, and
Is it
I've
Butchie?
been actually Buti.
Butty. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been actually watching you like since months, and you have actually helped me recover. Like I've watched some analysis reports from you and some trading options, and I've been in the stocks trading since June. Like I have a fellow friend. He's British. You're from England, right?
I am from England. My studio is in Dallas. Correct.
Yeah. So he introduced me to Nvidia at that time before they made the stock split, and it was $200. I didn't make the commitment to buy it, but because I didn't know where it's actually heading. As an Nvidia company, it's like the biggest company in the whole world. After they made the stock split, I've started to buy shares. Now, like I currently like have around 20 shares, like above $2,000, and
Nice.
I actually own SMC, and I've lost around $700 in SMC. It's regarding to I bought it at a high price and I sold it twice. So I thought I was like actually afraid to lose my whole money, but I actually came to recover a little bit of my money. I own some of the KULR technology
yeah.
group and Mobix.
Oh, yes. Mobix is interesting right now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, it has been down for a long time. Like I've been waiting 2 weeks for it to recover, but it never reached above $2.100, which I bought at $2.100. But I'm not making much money though, so I'm just gonna hold put, see where it's gonna go. I believe it's gonna go more than $3. I believe.
Good. Yeah, we're very excited about seeing where it goes, and we're hoping to have an update from the CEO shortly as well, so, to learn more. But yeah, great. Well, thanks for calling in, and thanks for sharing the stories with me. It's brilliant.
I'd like just to ask a question about Color Technologies. You have seen the recent update
Which one?
was made today. Color Technologies.
Oh, KULR. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So recently they have been bought 200, I believe, 17 Bitcoin, $21 million approximately. So what do you make of like of their own strategy. Like I've heard some predictions they're about to go from $5 to $7, their price target. So you think I should hold or?
Well, let me have a look. I don't think I've recently looked at KLUR. I can KULR. I see today it's up 42%. We'll just have a quick look at the chart there. You can see up today 42%. It's up 100% on the week, 579 on the month, 1,500. Oh, bloody hell! This is one I've missed. 2,004. Wow. That's some growth. So it's at 490. Where did you say you bought this?
So I made a mistake. Since it's a volatile stock, I've seen multiple people selling off, shortening the stock, going down. I lost above $200, and then I just stayed put. I didn't sell it. I know that it's gonna recover sometime. I had above 1,000 shares at 0.400 cents, but I sold it. And if I just waited till today, maybe I could have made more than $3,000. But right now I'm up 160%.
You're up 160%. Okay. Well,
like I'm profiting $1,000 at the moment.
It's not about the money. It's about the percentage, though. If you're up that sort of percent, that's what's important. Not how much you've got, because some people have $1, 1,000% up. Some people have $1 million, 1,000% up. It's the percentage that matters. But this stock is still on paper. I'm just looking now. It's still losing money. It just outperformed on the last earnings. It beat on earnings. Now I'm looking at this. I haven't reviewed this for a very long time, so I can't give you too much thought on this. If I did analysis on it, then I can, but I haven't recently. I'm just looking at the recent earnings. It's a steady growth, and it's outperformed the earnings, but still losing money. Let me just look at its balance sheet. I'm just looking at this quickly for you. This is not a review. Don't take this as a review, but I am, as you've asked me, I'm going to give you the best I can, but it's not an actual full review. Overvalued. We value this at 26 cents. Its intrinsic valuation. Its revenue is up 2%. I'm looking at that. I'm interested in its balance sheet, 12.4 million. 7.2 million in liabilities. We have no insignificant debt at all. So the balance sheet is going to look strong, but we are 187% net margin. We're losing money every time we trade. Because of that, the solvency isn't as good as I thought it might be. 41% solvency, 31% at profitability. What is Wall Street saying for this? They're expecting a downside of 9 or even 86%. At best 56%. But you've kind of already had 100% explosion. What's the short interest? 7.2. Okay. Do we have the volume to create a short squeeze? Let's have a look. The average volume is 73, 100 volume today. No, we don't. We don't have enough interest plus volume. So you've got no short interest there. Valuation is B plus. Profitability is F. Yeah, making no money at all. So my basic first look at this, without going deep dive and trying to build relationships like we've just done for Guerilla, would be you have bought a speculative stock because it's losing money, right? Speculative doesn't mean bad. You know, when they dug for gold, they were prospectors. They were hoping that it was going to turn out well. It's very different than buying the S&P or Amazon when you know they're making money. So whether you like it or not, it is speculative. You've made over 100% profit, and you're asking me whether you should sell that and take some profit on a stock that doesn't make any money. Well, I would. Because, I like to say this. You make 13% a year from the 500 best companies in the world. You may have heard me say this before. And you've made 100% in how long?
Again,
week?
Could you ask me again?
How long have you taken to make that money?
About 3 weeks, kind of. Like I bought it at $1.700.
3 weeks. What do you think?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you think you should take some profit?
What
are you waiting for?
I had two things. Either I could sell half of the amount and then take some profit and then just put them back again. But if I calculated it again, since the price is too high, even though I took above $1,000 profit and rebuy them again, I would have absolutely like a little bit minus 10 shares, or absolutely like the same shares I bought before.
Yeah, the price isn't too high if it starts to make money and it grows and it develops its business. The price is the price. It can go on forever, theoretically.
Yeah.
So the way I'd be looking at this is, do you have a diverse portfolio? Do you have some S&P? Do you have some Amazon? Do you have, what do you have?
I do like some companies. I dislike some companies. Like dislike Apple and Microsoft because they have been like hovering at the same price board. Like if you can have seen up, like if you saw Apple before, it's always at the $200 range price. I know it's like $3.9 trillion, but what I dislike is that Nvidia is not the top of the crown because it's the AI leadership company. But if you see Apple, its recent engagement in AI, they're trying to enhance the company, adding like new technological AI things to their products to bring more customers. But what I believe is Nvidia is still undervalued. They should increase maybe around $300 after their earnings. I believe so in February.
200.
But
300
the hidden
stretching
mystery, the hidden mystery is in the SMCI.
Yeah. Well, you obviously look a young man. You look a lot younger than me. Do you know? So you've got plenty of time ahead of you to invest. What's your? Do you have a goal, a target? Do you know what you're trying to aim for on your portfolio? What is your goal?
So I've planned to study some stocks, like specifically like the AI, since it's gonna be the next revolution for the ahead of next year. But a lot of people, like I have one of my friend, he has more than 10,000 shares of Nvidia, and he said maybe by the beginning of 2025 he wanna shift it to the index funds. Maybe an upcoming crash is gonna happen, so he just wanna protect his own money, not like lose money.
Yeah, but what's your personal aim? What is why it's no good to say I buy stocks and shares just because I want to get rich and whatever. That is there's no direction there. What is the ultimate aim? Where do you want to end up with? And when?
Okay, so I've thought of this. So I own like the short-term stocks, like short-term trading stocks, and long-term, such as SMC. I feel like there's a lot of hope since they're trying to manage some things and the allegations that he have faced. So I don't think it's gonna go down. I still have faith in the company and also Nvidia. So these two stocks, I will keep it for a long term, maybe 3 more years more. But for some of the short-term stocks, Mobix maybe and the Cooler, I will still have it for a month and then I'll just sell them. So I'm trying to raise my capital here.
Okay. What I'm trying to get to, is there a number that you want to get to by a certain period of time? Is it like you want to get financial freedom by the time you're 60, and for you that's $1 million or whatever? Do you have that sort of figure in mind?
Yes, since like I'm a recent investor and I'm learning so much here and there. I do enjoy your shows and thanks for having me. And I've actually noticed most of your shows. You have like 4 or 5 about your age, like men at your age, and they're always there like engaging and asking questions and you ask them back. So I would like to ask like how long, like is it every day you bring up guests until the end of the stream, or you just have them like about 10-minute call and then like they just go?
Oh, people can call in whenever they want. As a member of this channel, you can call in and ask me questions whenever you want. And if I've got a spot enabled, I'll bring you on. We're always here to have people on. This is a live show. It's not about me selling videos. It's about me giving you a voice, a place to go, a community to learn from. That's what we're here for. So you can call in anytime. Just because you call in every day doesn't mean I can have you on every single day. If I'm doing like I was earlier, I was doing analysis. You have to wait a while. But yeah, you're always welcome. But I would say that at your age, you're obviously a lot younger than me. You're able to take risks and you're able to do high growth stocks, but you've made 100%. I think or more than, it's important not to worry about what you could have got by staying in the stock thinking, well, it can go up another 100%, another 200%. People get greedy, always end up losing. If you can keep winning, I never lose on my trades. 19 trades, 19 wins. You haven't got to be, push it too far. And look how my portfolio has grown from 5,000. I've got $250,000 now invested. So, because I don't lose. And that's important. Now, you've got a really good win there. I would, unless you know something I don't know, and I've not done a bigger enough of a review to know where the company's going yet. I've not had the CEO on the show yet. I don't know enough yet, but on a stock that's losing money and you've made up over 100%, I would at least take my seed money out. You know what the seed money is, right? The money that you put in to start it. So if you put in $1,000 and you've now got back 2,000, take the 1,000 out and then put that in the S&P and just park it there for a while, earning 10% a year, guaranteed, no risk, no drama. And then at least if you leave the money where it is, if you lose it, you've not lost anything. It was the free money anyway. But don't. I know you said about a few stocks, it's slower growing. It's not really worth it. I think you mentioned that early on in the conversation. But don't dismiss stocks that only make 10, 13% compared to 300%, because the point is, and a lot of people don't think about this, it's about time in the market, not timing the market. And I am perfect example of that, from 5,000 to $250,000 now invested, because the compounding effect, as described by Einstein, is really a revolution, a revelation. It's incredible. And if you consistently win and don't lose, you'll probably win the race from those that took very high risks. Because the point is, my portfolio is now doing at least 10%. In fact, I'm doing like 25, 30, 35% by buying macro dips. And it's compounding and compounding and compounding. And I don't have to sell. I haven't got to sell a single share, which means I don't give any money to the tax man. I don't lose 20% when I sell. I don't know your tax situation. Maybe in UAE it's very different. I
don't pay taxes.
Well, you're very lucky. You're very lucky. That is a definite benefit to you. Most of us do. So good luck to you for that.
I actually wanna introduce you to this application I'm using. So it's only located in the Middle East, like anywhere like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, anywhere in the Middle East region. You can trade, you can buy Bitcoin. I cannot buy XRP, where I've been mentioning it a lot, since it's gonna go to a rise maybe in January, but we don't have it XRP. It's the application called Sarwa, SARWA.
Okay. I can't promote apps. I'm sure it's great, but we have sponsors who promote their software and tools, so I can't do that. I'm sorry about that. And also, I've not verified it, and my members will go out and rush to get that and go, hang on a minute, it's not what I thought it was. So I'm sure it's great, and I'm love to share it with you, but I need to verify stuff before we promote it. If you understand. But anyway, I would consider. Yes, please.
Yeah, I wanted to compliment your decoration of your room. It looks like the telecommunication matrix.
It does a bit, doesn't it? It does a bit look like them. There you are. You're on the screen over there. Look as well. So we can, with all the different cameras are moving, and it's pretty wild in the studio. I have to say, I do enjoy being in here, and it does look pretty cool. But thank you for commenting on it. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's very kind of you. Thank you.
One last question. So I've thought of selling Mobix. I have like $450 in it. Do you think I should sell it, or it's gonna go higher, or like I wanna sell it at the last moment, because if it goes down more, I have to still wait. Either all of this money I put it into Cooler, sell half of the Cooler shares, and buy with above $400, put them back into Cooler, let it grow more, and I'll take it like close position maybe in next month or the month after.
Right. We do love Mobix here, but again, it's like KULR at the moment. It's early doors. It's speculative at the moment. There's a lot. It's very early in its growth stages. So if you're making good profits, now we bought this at 35, 50 cents. We've had like 400-500% profits, and our members have taken profit. They traded it at the top up just before the earnings, which is what often happens. And they bought back when it went lower. They now own free shares. They've added more, and their seed money's out. So think of doing that. But I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't know your situation at all. But take profits where you can. No one ever lost money by taking profits. And you just said to me you don't pay tax on your gains. So you are in a fantastic position. You are. I'd love to be able to trade. I trade tax-free on my IRA, but I can't trade tax-free on my main account. And the fact that you have that ability is absolutely fantastic. So, strongly consider doing that. But just remember, this is very, very important. Even if a company has great fundamentals, the story is great, very often when we get an earnings, the stock dips. We saw the famous incident when Amazon went down 10% on an earnings call and bounced straight back up again because of all kinds of reasons. We could be here all night discussing those reasons, but people always think when they come into investing, if we've got great story and if we've got great results and great earnings and everything's great, why then does a stock go down? Okay. It goes down on great results because those that can move the stock, you or I can't do that, right? But Wall Street can move it, can move the stock. They sell it because it is good, because they know they can drive it down to buy it back and do it again. Remember, Wall Street are traders. It's a market, stock market. They're not investors. They want to get in and out. That's what they do. So, a great company can go down even though it's got every reason to go up. And that worries people sometimes because they get confused. But it's about the long game. And remember, the stock price going up isn't an indication that the company is doing well at all. It just means that people are buying the stock, whether it's popular, trendy, fun, sexy, whatever reason. The stock price is just it's just a popularity contest. Now, at some point, it balances itself out. It gets too far ahead. Those that can move it, trim off, drive it back down again. An earnings comes out, a report comes out and resets it all, and so on and so forth. But very often, stocks can get overbought or oversold, and the true valuation is something very, very different. And you want to be buying a business that is undervalued, that no one has noticed. That's what you're looking for. That's what I do. That's why I don't lose. That's why my portfolio is up. So Mobix is great, but we don't know what the future is going to bring for Mobix. It's not Amazon. We can't sit here and tell you what the earnings is going to be. So when you're up and you've got big profits, take some profit, look for a discount. You will never, ever lose by taking profits. Does that help at all?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
As I told you, my British friend sent me this over the messaging app. There's a company called DRCT where it actually increased from 0.600 cent to $5 in the same day. It was 800% up.
Oh, we have seen some Chinese manipulated stocks go up tens of thousands in minutes. It does happen. Now, if you're really lucky to be in a stock that does that, then that's great. But that is full on gambling. That's not what we do here, because the problem with finding a stock that explodes like that is either you don't sell because you think it can keep going forever and then it goes right back down again, or you buy more as it starts to go up. Even if you were up massive, now you're not, because it starts to fall when people take profits, and now you're out of the money once again. Or for most people, not your case, but those of us that pay tax, those that gamble, those that are very high risk, they will follow that up. Remember, it goes up because everyone's buying it. So people are paying this overinflated price, thousands of percent up and up and up and up and up, and then it crashes. What happens then is you may have made profit on the way up, and now you've lost the money. The tax man, most people's cases, is going to say, you owe me some money, and you've not got it because you then bought something else which has lost money. So winning too easily actually long term can actually be very, very painful, because people then think they're the greatest trader in the world. They just got lucky. You know, people get lucky all the time. But if you get lucky, if you walked into Las Vegas and you put your money on red and you won, and then you put your red again and you won again, and then you put $1 million and you won again, right? Were you the greatest gambler of all time? No, you just got lucky 3 times out of 3. That's all, 50-50 chance, red or black. Next time you lose it all. So as investors, we don't encourage that sort of thing, because I have a target. It's why I asked at the beginning of the interview, the beginning of the conversation. I have a target of reaching $1 million by the end of the decade. In fact, I'm going to exceed that, and I want to grow the best YouTube live channel in the world. And all of that I'm working towards, and I'm going to achieve it. Everything else is noise and fluff, and I don't need to be playing around with my money. And as you make more and more money, and as you get more and more closer to Warren Buffett, he doesn't mess around either. Doesn't take gambles with his money. People who have no money gamble with it. People who have money, they don't gamble with it. They are quite happy making 10% a year. Because if you've got $1 billion and you make 10%, you're making a boatload of money every year. So you don't have to be so risky. So you're a young man, take some risks, but take some money off the table, put it into something that has a fundamental value that will grow over time, and you'll end up being financially free. The last thing you want to do is, after making all this money, is end up in 20 years with no money. Wouldn't that be a shame?
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, thank you ever so much for calling in. I love the setup. The fact you're in the hotel there is absolutely great. Looks great where you're sitting there. That's a very cool hat you got on there. What does it say underneath there? It says, there's a little, one
love pack.
One love pack. Oh, I love it. It's very cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Is it
indeed.
tomorrow Santa Rally? The
Santa Rally is the last 5 trading days of the year, and the first 2 days of the new year. And the Santa Rally started yesterday, the day before yesterday, I beg your pardon. And yes, we are definitely in the middle. We've started the Santa Rally. My portfolio is doing very, very well. This is where I am right now, as you can see. We've had a fantastic week. We've made $4,500 this week. In fact, more than that, because that dip there was the actual beginning of the Santa Rally. So actually, I've made $6,000 this week. And you know what? I've done absolutely nothing. All I've done is when we had the macro dips after the Fed FOMC report, I increased my margin position and went all in on the S&P. And we're in the middle of it now. It's great. I expect more as well. But next year, the S&P is going to go relatively sideways, because we're only going to get a couple of rate cuts, which is good. We don't want the Fed to promise too much. But it's very, very good. But what I don't want to be doing, I never do this. Investors don't do this. They don't buy when everybody else is buying. They're already in. Because when everyone buys and pumps up where you are, I bought when it went down. I bought all the big dips, right? Now everyone's buying on the way up. They're setting new highs. They can't sell here because they just bought in. It's protecting my investment. By it rallying higher and higher and higher, it's protecting my investment, because people that are buying in here don't want to sell, right? They just bought in. So it's protecting me more and more and more. So I only buy when it goes on sale. I don't buy when everything's getting overbought. Just the same way as I mention to people a lot. From time to time, Amazon will do a big sale on toothpaste or deodorant or shampoo. And yes, I still use shampoo, Head and Shoulders, despite what everyone thinks. And when that's on sale, 80% discount, I'll buy enough shampoo, toothpaste, deodorant, razor blades, stuff that I use for the next 10 years. That is real saving money. So stock market is the same. I know what I want. I already know what I want to own. And when it goes on sale, just like when Warren Buffett bought Coca-Cola, he bought it on a huge discount and he went all in and owned like a third of the business. And I do the same thing with the S&P. I go all in. So I'm not buying it now. I'm enjoying it going up. That's just strengthening my position. I've never got a sell. I'm now earning just coming up to in fact, about $1,200 a quarter now in dividends. My aim is $1,000 a month in dividends, and that's
I missed actually buying the dip.
You missed
When
buying the
the Fed
dip.
cut
Yeah.
came. Yeah, you could see Rigetti Company, it was $6.50.
Yeah.
After 3-4 days, it went to $12,
Yeah.
$13. Even QUBT,
Yeah.
that company, it was $8,
Well,
and then the 2 days after, it went to $20. Like, that's
yes.
a lot.
Well, when we're talking about dips, we don't want to simplify that. People on YouTube will like to say, buy the dip, go to the moon, dollar cost average. These are very simple comic book style headlines, which sell videos for them, benefits them. It's not good information for you. We don't like using the word buy the dip. When I talk about buy the dip, I don't mean because the share price has gone down because a few people have sold it for whatever reason. The fundamentals are the same. We're talking about macro dips, macro conditions, external conditions. I'll give you 3 examples. Donald Trump said that the United States would cease to exist within 48 hours when Iran started firing on Israel. That wasn't going to happen, was it? The United States wasn't going to cease to exist in 48 hours. However, people went, oh my God, the market's going to go down. And of course, Wall Street used that. It's not a bad thing. It was great because they drove the market down, and then all the retail investors followed suit. Everyone sell, 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 and I'm going buy, 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 buy. It's just a transference of wealth. That's all this game is: a transference of wealth from the patient to the inpatient, or the inpatient to the patient. That's it. That's a macro condition. When we had the overselling for E. coli that was discovered at McDonald's. Are McDonald's going to go out of business because a few burgers were found to be off? Of course not. They're going to fix the problem in 5 minutes. Boom, the stock went down 10%. I bought it. I traded it in October and I made some money. 19 trades, 19 wins. You get these moments. The FOMC report. Everybody was expecting 3 or 4 rate cuts next year. I wasn't. And they wasn't really. They're making the noise to tell everybody they are to create FOMO, to create volatility. I said it would only be 2, and it was only 2 because it wasn't 4 or 5. The market went down. Thank you very much. We'll buy it again. And that's all we keep doing. We're looking for macro conditions, which is external conditions that everyone is promoting and pushing and all the rest of it. It just provides opportunity. Stay right there. I've just received an email from Guerilla. I wonder what it is. Let me have a look. I'm doing this live. See, this is all live, this show. Here we go. Oh, hello. The proposal. Okay, so we are going to have. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, we're going to have the CEO live on the show. December the 31st at 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. That's a world exclusive. You've just heard it directly from the show, directly from my email, directly from Guerilla, and they're going to be live on the show. Confirmed the CEO, chairman, confirmed, and is available to show. And the chief financial officer will also be joining us. Double whammy. Very nice indeed. December the 31st. All members, it'll be a members only live stream. Members will be able to watch that and comment and ask questions. Fan-flipping-tastic. There you go. That's breaking news. Just been brought in. I wonder if we've got Guerilla watching the show. Stand by right there, where you're about to watch me ring the bell in a few seconds from now. Let me just change my screen because I'm on a white screen and I can't see my clock. There we go. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bell has gone, and tomorrow we're back into a normal trading day. No more half days, trading days, and whatever. A normal day. It is a Friday, of course, but I expect the market to hold where we are right now. There we go. So, very, very good indeed. Thank you for calling in, mate. I'm going to have to let you go because I've got to wrap up the show now. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Whenever you're gonna be live and see people engaging with each other, I'll hop in. I'll talk to them and be more in the community.
Absolutely
Thanks for
great.
having me.
You're very, very welcome. Consider being part of Discord. You can get all our free training and our scalp training and everything else. You get it all for free as a member. We provide it. I cover the cost for you. Just take advantage of it. It's great having you on the show. Looking very cool. Love the background. Love the hat. Love the whole setup.
Thank you.
I used to be like that about 30 years ago.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Absolutely great. What a great guest here live on the show. So, okay. Okay, let me do this. I'm just confirming. Okay, I'm doing this as we talk now. So I've just announced the date. Let me look at this stock. Let me look at Guerilla, GRRR. Still going up. Good. Live on the show. Are you watching? Let's see. Are you watching? LOL. I'm watching in a meeting. Oh, I see. He's in a meeting. He's in a meeting. Well, I'm being while they're watching. Fantastic. Great. Great. I'll get to work. Okay. Awesome stuff. Very, very nice indeed. Okay. Let me now go through the comments. So what I need to do now is I need to announce to the world, Guerilla will be, yes, in the background in a meeting for the rest of the afternoon. He's in a meeting. Right, so let me do this now. We had, at the beginning, I had the update analysis, and I'm now going to put the date. It's the 31st of December. Let me check that day. What day is that? Date 26, 27, 29. It's a Tuesday, I see. It's a Tuesday. Okay. December 31st. All right. Okay. Let's do that right now. So I'll put this at end. GRRR. Okay. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. The CEO and CFO live, unedited, unscripted, live on my show on December the 31st. December the 31st, 9 a.m. Central Time. Absolutely fantastic. It will be a members only. All of our events that we do when we provide world exclusives, live, unedited, unscripted, CFO, CEO interviews, they are all members only. Why? Because we're not about selling videos and pumping and dumping stock. We're about providing the best information for our investors. And we want to be able to give everyone the chance to ask questions to our CFO and CEO live on the show. This is going to be a fantastic world exclusive event to follow up everything else that we've done with Guerilla Technology. So if you'd like to become a member, I'm making this during a live show. Here is the link to become a member. If you are on an iOS device, you will need to select browser and desktop version. That way you'll be able to do it. If you are on any other device, it'll work fine, but that's just how to become a member. Now, I'm also at the same time running a poll. This is in our community tab on YouTube. What is the community tab, I hear you cry? Well, let me tell you what the community tab is. If you go here on the home page of the channel where you're watching me live right now exclusively on YouTube TV, you'll scroll across the top and you'll see community. When you click on community, you come to this page here. And we are running a poll. Now, we're going to run a poll right now, but we're also going to run a poll through the performance of our CEO and our CFO, right? This is really, really important. So you're going to be able to vote on the performance of the CEO and CFO as well. So right now, I'm asking you to vote on this. The question I'm asking you is, at the moment, is this a buy, hold, or sell for you? Shall I refresh this? We started this at the beginning of the show, and the result is... How many votes have we got? We've got 32 votes just come in, and it's a strong buy of 47%. Now, if you want to vote on this, I will give you the link now for everyone watching. Let's see if we can update the vote live right now. There will be another poll for how the CFO and CEO performs during our show. That's why we do unedited, unscripted, live members exclusive events you cannot afford to miss. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds. I'm going to refresh that and see if it's moved. While I'm doing that, here is the link for Instagram. Those that are watching it live and X can see it. Those that are watching this as a video later, look below in the description and you will see the video. You'll see the links and everything else also linking to this event. Very exciting, live on the show, CFO and CEO. This is a world exclusive event. Right, let's now go over and look at this, see if it's changed. We have 32 votes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have now got 37 votes, and more of you are buying this now. 51% are saying it's a buy. Okay, we'll leave that up there. That will rank on Google. You will see that there. And we'll have a fresh poll on the event itself. So click above my head for all the links. Down below in the description, I'll post all the links for the event. Over here, I shall put the event. We now have the event December the 31st, live on the show, our CEO and CFO from Guerilla Technology right there. Down here, I shall put the playlist for Guerilla, so you can go back now and see all the analysis, all the information, all the videos on Guerilla, and then you can ask questions. So leave your questions either on X, on my posts, or Instagram, or on our poll here, and also our members will be able to call in on the show and speak directly with your CEO and CFO. How flipping cool is that? Okay, above my head, down over here, over here, over here. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, another big day for our channel, another world exclusive. We just keep on delivering to our members. Okay, great. Now then, let me see what we've got here in the chat. Let me answer everyone's questions. We've got 107 watching right now. What we need to do is we need to get 100 likes. Well, that's a bit slow. What's going on here? Yes, this is absolutely rubbish. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's have some fun. Let's pump it up. All right, here we go. Let me bring in this a moment. There you go. Right, we've got 105 watching. Everyone, you ready? 105 watching. 105 watching, and we need 100 likes. We're at 56. The reason why I'm asking you to do that is if you tap the like button, it will share it out to more people, and you'll be recommended the content when I next go live. If not, you will miss it. All right, so while you're doing that, I want to see it go up to at least 80. What I want to share with you now is a very, very important little piece of information right here. Make sure, so you don't miss these live events, click subscribe. You can go and unsubscribe for a moment to check. Make sure the bell is selected to all, okay? If you get too many notifications on YouTube, you can turn different channels off and so on and so forth. But I strongly recommend you make sure that the bell is set to all for my channel. That way you won't miss any of our world exclusives and any of the events when we go live. Thank you very much indeed. All right, 56. Let me refresh the screen. Did we get any more than 56? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've now got 65. Very, very good indeed. That's much, much better. Fan-flipping-tastic. Great. Thank you so much indeed. All right, there you go. Thank you ever so much, everyone that did that. Now what I want to do is go through all our comments from all our members. We're flying around now, 54,544. We're hoping to be 55,000 probably by the weekend now, and 100,000 by the spring, if not the summer. We are doubling our rate of growth every single month. Thank you very much indeed. All right, let's have a quick look, and let's bring all our comments into the show today as we wrap up today's show. So we're in subscriber mode. Now, let me go back over to members only mode. That way, if anyone has a question that they've been missed out, a comment, a question, whatever it might be, you can repeat it and I can bring it in. Okay. All right. So please repeat your comments, repeat your questions as we end the show. If you could share with me your comments now and questions, I'll bring it onto the show. I am turning into a trader, getting away from long-term investing. Seems that way, Steve. Stephen Lewandowski, I'd love to see your insights and ideas on the channel. My target is 20 for Mobix, 120. Okay, my for Mobix, 100,000 profit. Hello, people. Lestin Win. Good afternoon. Look on my Discord bio, Vaz. Most investor money is trapped. High resistance to upside. Stephen Lewandowski only says you're 65 on your vacation. Yada, yada, yada. Scrub my head with a salted potato. What's going on there? I'm bold too. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Quick trades, $1 to $5 profit. I am a new investor. I spent most of my time researching. I only bought Tesla, Exalta, and Guerilla Tech so far. It's been pretty successful. I intend to go higher in the new year. Thank you for the idea. Glad you're very welcome. My Discord name, Family Man. Okay, if you repeat that, Family Man, in the channel, I can upgrade you. So if anyone has become a member that wants to access Discord, please repeat it and I will upgrade you. You need to be a member. Family Man is a member for 2 months, so I can do that. Your Discord name would not have a gap in the middle. I will look for it, but I don't think that, well, I know that's not correct. It won't have a gap in the middle of it, but I will search for it. That is your display name. And as it's exactly the same as your username, I can actually accept it. It's the same. So that's okay. You need to give me your display name normally. This is what I'm doing. I'm upgrading you. This is Family Man. So now I'm going to give you the role of member. You can now get all our free training. We cover all the costs for you. You get free training. You can talk to Sensei, to Ed Nevius, all our team. Did you send me a friend request? No, you didn't. So be very, very careful. You will get fake Martyn Lucas's request you. Please do not accept it. If you send me a friend request, I will accept it now because you're a member. But you'll need to remind me and give me your username again because I won't go and look for it. Okay? That's what you need to do if you want me to accept you as a friend. Be careful. Others will pretend to be me. What have I missed? Yes, I've heard Stephen Lewandowski was good. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Nothing wrong with being bold. Thank you, everybody. Let's have a look. I'm glad being in this community. Everyone is optimistic. Always. Absolutely. We're always making money. We're always supporting people. We're always here for everyone. I'd like to know your opinion on CMBT, Stephen. Talking to Stephen. Okay. Bought another share of VU today. Congratulations to you. Very nice indeed. Why is it meeting listing standards? Song for space. I'm not sure what that means. When are you positioning to purchase more shares of VU? What are you doing with cash so it's not sitting idle? Logan Strand, I have no cash sitting idle. Every single penny is invested. Always, always, always. I'm all in on margin as well. Every single penny is here invested, 100%. You know, I've got enough of VU now to take me to $1 million without ever buying any more. However, I will be buying more when my margin comes down and there are macro dips. But right now, I'm fully invested. Fully invested. How can I see my subscription in Discord Discord is free? Let me give you the Discord link. If you've set Discord up, there it is. There's a friend request and there's Discord. Discord has two versions. You have the premium service. If you wish for exclusive priority, you can become a subscriber to Discord. However, if you'd like the free version, you can have a free version as well. So you go into Discord, just like Family Man gave me his username. I upgraded him. Right. He has now sent me a friend request. Fantastic. There he is. Accept. I can now accept that. Now what I'm going to do is give you, I'm going to also give you a nickname in the show so we all know who you are. That's very, very important. Otherwise, nobody will talk to you. They'll go, who's this guy? Is he a scammer? And of course, you're not. Family Man. Now we all know who you are. That is how you do it. All right, my Discord name, Logan Strand. Okay, let me do that for you now. Logan Strand, I will search for you. Logan Strand, there you are, the same name, fantastic. I shall give you membership. Here we go, you can get all the free training and member. There you go, give you a role. You have not sent a friend request, so I cannot accept it. If you send me one, please be careful. I will accept it, but please be careful from scammers. I will change your nickname. Logan Strand. Logan Strand is virtually correct, but there's a gap in between. So I want to make it accurate. Logan Strand. There you are. There you go. Right. Okay, that's it. We're done. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. We're going to wrap up today's show. If I get more members or anybody else wants to sign up, please ask me tomorrow in tomorrow's show. What I'm going to do now is we have more Guerilla information, more analysis on Guerilla. So what I'm going to do is our 24-hour stream. I'm going to send you now to the Extra channel where we're live 24 hours a day, our radio show behind the scenes. Let me give that to you now. So here we go. Extra live. Whoops a daisy. Live now. There you go. Extra live now. Pin to the top. There you go. Let me show you what we're listening to. We are doing analysis from Guerilla. I will start it at the beginning, the moment the show stops, and each other. There you go. You can hear me talking in there. This is behind the scenes. We've got live charts from Bitcoin, live charts from XRP. We've got information on the channel, how you can sponsor the channel. You can see me here working in the background. I'm going to send you all there now. This is a members only channel. Everyone can listen and everyone can hear it. However, if you want to talk to our members, you want to have a conversation with the investors, it's 99 cents to be a member. The reason for that is it stops the bots, the scammers, the trolls, and it's 24 hours a day service. And you can be a part of our family. And I basically restream the shows because people watch in different times of the day in different parts of the world because we go out to 69 countries in 14 languages. So as I finish this show, it'll take you automatically to that. All right. So let me just make sure that this live stream takes you to, let me go back to subscribers only, subscribers again, and redirect to the Extra channel. Boom, analysis 24 hours a day, live conversation. There it is. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Let's do Day Trader of the Day now. Let's do Day Trader of the Day. So are you up? Are you down? Are you in? Are you out? Let's have a look. Where am I today? I am flat. In fact, I better be more accurate than that. I am down extremely slightly of 0.05%. Let's see who wins today. This is Day Trader of the Day. It's a members only competition. Let's have a little look. Here we go. Logan Strand sent me a friend request. Okay, Logan Strand. Let's have a little look. Logan Strand. You need to send me your username again so I can find you. Logan Strand, you've got lots of different accounts. Logan Strand, this one here is a member. You've got lots of accounts. So the one that's a member, I can admit and I can accept that one. Okay, that's done. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm defeated by 99 cents. Yeah, it doesn't take much. Those that just talk rubbish, who haven't got any money, who just troll and stuff, you can defeat them in 99 cents. Yeah, it's quite funny, really, isn't it? Anyway, let's have a look there. Let's roll the credits and see who the stars of our show were today. So let's roll the credits right now. Let's have a quick look who the stars of our show were. So, stars of our show today were new subscribers MH, Marcus and Alan Lepic. New members Sapphire7, UAE and Derek. Super chat. Thank you very much indeed for your super chats today. Appreciate that. Who wins today? Up 4.6, up 2.48. Logan Strand, thank you much. And you got 2 accounts. You might want to delete the other one if that is you. Anyway, up 0.83. Let's have a look. So the winner today is Patrick Black, up 4.6. So congratulations, Patrick Black. There we go, Patrick Black. Congratulations to you. You are our winner today. Thank you very much indeed. And give him a thumbs up. That's great stuff. Awesome stuff indeed. There we go. It's time to wrap up the show and give you my final thoughts of the day. Let's fade the music out just a little bit. There we go. Just fade it out just a tad before we send you over now to the extra channel. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy Christmas, a great New Year. We've got a lot to be thankful for, a lot to look forward to. Life is always exciting, supportive, helpful, useful here on the channel. And today, as another example of the Lucozade family, we reported on analysis. There were some inaccuracies in the report. Because of our family and the way we reach and the way we rank on YouTube #1, the actual CEO and the marketing company discovered our content, and we've now got them on the show. We're learning more. We're learning how much better and amazing the company is. Everybody wins. This is what the Lucozade family is all about. And we can make mistakes, but however, it actually wasn't my mistake. Of course, it was the information and the way things are reported. But this is what this family is about. We're live. We're here. We're always open to learning and upgrading. And because of that, we continue to grow and bring you the best information. So we all make money. We all have fun. And it just gets better and better and better. Fan-flipping-tastic. Thank you ever so much indeed, everybody. You've been absolutely great. I'm going to now send you over to the 24-hour stream. We've got some analysis going through stocks now, analyzing stocks for you, plus the live 24-hour chat. Do join us. Stephen Lewandowski says 2025 renew time better trades. Renewed, I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, it sounds good. Stephen, I will see you all back in a bit. Thank you very much indeed. Now join me on the extra channel. Until next time, as always, I'll see you back in the morning. But now it's time to join me on the extra channel 24 hours a day. Bye-bye for now. Take care of yourselves and each other.